Okay, hello YouTube. It's been a strange attempt so far. I dropped the stream halfway over and was just recording for YouTube, got as far as where I am now, and it decided that the SD card was corrupted and the only way to save it was to reformat it. So the first section of this ride is completely deleted. So we're starting afresh from here, which is a shame because I just met several dogs and they were all really friendly and I love to pet dogs. Right, let's have another go, see how long Twitch survives before being cut off. I'll go over to the General Wolf for a bit, then come back down, then head down the hill into Greenwich and take it from there. Let's see how long Twitch survives this time. What I did to try to address the squeak I was hearing didn't work. So it's either something else or I didn't quite adjust it correctly. I'm not entirely certain what it is, but it's clearly related to wheel speed and it has nothing to do with whether the motor is engaged or not. So that sort of makes me think to things like bearings or maybe the freewheel. Not the freewheel, you know, the sprocket, the chain and sprocket in the back. Yeah, would that be called a freewheel? Right, let's go on in with this van over here. Where are they heading? Let them go first, they're bigger and more capable of hurting me. I really need to determine what that creak is. It's going to bug the hell out of me. I don't know how audible it is on stream. I hope not, because it's bugging the hell out of me. I might take a look when I'm at the General Wolf. If I whip the boot off and have a look underneath around the motor and the rear axle, see if there's anything obvious that's just rubbing or something stupid like a stick or a twig stuck in the wrong place. Otherwise I'm guessing I'll need to sort of take anything rear wheel related apart and just reassemble it and re-grease it all. Looks like we've actually managed not to drop the stream for once, so I've still got Twitch as well as YouTube, so this makes a change. Right, let's take a look at what's going on in the back. I don't know whether to stop the stream for this or not. Fuck it, you can watch. What else am I going to do? So yes, to get under there, you basically undo that. Normally there are two clips either side of the boot that you would remove, but they're not on there at the moment. So you literally just sort of brute force it out. Double check that the clip has gone. Yep. I didn't think I'd put it in. There we go. Comes out that side and then it comes out this side eventually. There we go, and there's inside. So this is what I thought was causing the squeak. It's the orientation of this, perhaps rubbing against the belt or the cog in some way. Otherwise I thought it might be this. It sounds like it could do with a bloody good oiling, but I don't think it is that, to be honest. There's a chain tensioner under there, and I don't think it's that. Which brings me back to just suspension, well, not suspension, but something stuck in here or in the bearings needing cleaning. I've completely sort of dismantled the bearings recently and re-greased them, but you never know. Take the brake off. Can I do this? Okay. Oops. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like it's that. What about this side? I heard something. My gut feeling is it's to do with the orientation of this metal bar. So there's a metal bar here that helps to hold the motor in place and stop it from moving when you're riding. And it helps keep the belt engaged with the teeth in the motor and on the wheel. I don't think there's much I can do right here, right now. But if it's not this, I'm going to have to just take it all apart, put it back together again, and just re-grease it all. And I hope that does the job. But I need to oil inside here anyway. That needs doing no matter what. Right, put it back together. There we go. It always ends up that way. There we go. Get that inside and push this over. There we are. Back together. My sticker still hasn't come off yet. It's just a matter of time. They never last long. I've ordered some better vinyl that I'm hoping will last longer. Oops. Okay. So I've still got the stream, so this is good. What's the time? I guess if I go and head down into Greenwich for the lols, take it from there. Is there anywhere different I can go down there? That could be interesting down in Greenwich. I mean, I've gone along the waterfront and it's not the nice enough afternoon to sort of revisit that and go further. Can I get anywhere near the dome without getting killed getting there? You know, some seriously heavy traffic and big junctions on the way down. I'm just trying to think if there are perhaps a cycle path I can use that dodges the junction, but not that I can think of. I'll have to plan that one, I think, if I'm going to head down to the dome. Screw it, I'll just go down to the Cutty Sark. Okay, let's go. Oops, helps with turning on. Well, whatever I did certainly didn't help that squeak. It's still squeaking away. I can't identify which side it's coming from. It just makes me wonder if perhaps it's coming from the centre. wonder if perhaps there's like some grit inside the rear hub on the right wheel. Oh, and a dog. Very, very enthusiastic dog. I don't want to hurt you. Okay. And there's another little dog down there. We're clearly distracted by something else, probably a squirrel. Hello, dog. Oh wow, what's going on over here? It's like a dance group. Haha, how cool is this? I don't know if you can catch them on... Yeah, they should be visible on the camera, that's so cool. Content. That's awesome. I wonder what if they're, yeah, it looks like they know what they're doing. They're filming rather than...
Sorry,
Hello there.
The
Sorry?
Where's the clock?
That's the Royal Observatory up there. That's the main building in the park.
You have to go straight this way.
Yeah, any of these paths will take you up there.
All the way up.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, what are these guys up to? Oh, big one. Hello. E-bike could leave this for dead. Amazing what 40 years of technology will do. Better batteries and better motors. Running those motors at like 48 or 60 volts. And in order to get much higher torque. Right. haven't dropped the stream. I don't know how choppy it is. Dropping the stream isn't the same as having a good stream. That's what she said. What are these guys doing? And the Viking hats on. And a Pac-Man t-shirt. Jazz. Welcome to Jazz Club. Come boys. Quite windy, but it's quite a nice afternoon. Oh, they're feeding the birds, I don't want to disturb them. That was a big old squeak. Where did that come from? That is the squeak. Oh, hello chat. Hi Ella, and hi Albo2387. Hi UK. Hello Albo. Nice to meet you. So I'm in Greenwich at the moment. Over there we've got the Cutty Sark. So that is a T-clipper from about 1860, give or take. And it used to do the runs between the UK and India, and eventually I think possibly even Australia once the steamers started to take over. These sort of their routes changed for the T-clippers. Is that a floating pica I see? Oh, what am I missing? Where am I missing a floating pica? I'm looking in the wrong place. Where can you see a floating pica, Ella? Pica, pica. I missed it wherever it was. Sorry about that. So which country are you in, Albo? Ah, Albo's cue to moat. Ah, I see, sorry. Ah, yes, there it is. Gotcha. Beautiful day. It's nice right now, it really is. Let me turn around, the sun's over this way. So this is the River Thames. And that's the direction I'm in Greenwich. The direction I'm facing now is towards central London. So you can just see the Shard in the distance, sticking up over the brown building, or you can see a white boat moving from right to left. It's just behind that white boat. So that's central London that way, so St Paul's Cathedral, House of Commons and all of that. I can actually see the post office tower in the distance, but that would be way too small for the stream. Oh, you're in Chicago. Oh, fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome from Illinois. And so this side is directions heading facing west. Sadly, you can't see it from here. Behind those brightly coloured buildings is the Millennium Dome. Did I say heading west or heading east? This is heading east. That direction is heading east towards the Millennium Dome. And you can see, there's a large building in front of us with the domed roof. Over on the other side of the river, you can see a matching building, and there is basically it's a foot tunnel, a pedestrian tunnel. There's a lift or an elevator in either one of them, or steps if you're feeling brave. and you can walk underneath the River Thames, and it's just one way to get from one side to the other, and there aren't many ways down this end of London. The next way to get over is they've put cable cars over by the Millennium Dome. I've never been on one, but they're obscenely expensive. The foot tunnel is free. I'll take you closer to the Cutty Sark so you can see the ship a bit better. So yes, this is the Cutty Sark. It got damaged by fire about 15 years ago, and they had to obviously repair that and restore it. They've done a fantastic job. It looks amazing. Looks like new. Funny that. It's a spectacular boat. Harry Potter land. Yes, it is indeed. Yeah, it's not there anymore. There used to be a boat called the Gypsy Moth, just a couple of 100 yards away from here, but I haven't seen that in years. I don't know when they took it away, but it went years and years ago. And there's a pub in the distance called the Gypsy Moth in its honour. That was the boat that, was it the first woman to sail the Atlantic, I think? Something like that. Was it single-handedly, I think, first woman to single-handedly sail the Atlantic, if I recall correctly. But I would not swear by that. This is like history lessons going back a long, long way, further than I'm willing to admit right now. Let's go into the main centre of Greenwich again. I'll go around the one-way system and head back into the park. So I'm on something called a Sinclair C5. They were made in 1984 and 1985. Weren't a massive success, commercial success. And so there aren't very many of them left around. They only sold a few thousand at the time. And it was one of the first attempts at trying to commercialise an electric vehicle for the masses. And so it's basically a cross between an electric go-kart and a bicycle. And it's a lot of fun. Most people my age remember them from when they were kids. Yeah, just have a fascination. For the most part, young people tend to think it's new, and people are used to the idea of electric vehicles, e-bikes, e-scooters now. So this isn't quite such a mental leap. I've caught the lights. I'm in no hurry. It's about the journey, not the destination. There we go. Looks like there's my chance. I'm going to have to move fast. So it's getting towards the rush hour here. And it's when people are going to do dumb stuff in a hurry. So I need to be really careful in this traffic. Come on, where are we going? Yeah, I thought so. He was just trying to cut up the traffic. Whee! Sorry, I'm going to have to ignore chat for a few minutes. It's kind of dangerous, having got knocked over the other day. I need to stop being quite so complacent in traffic and get some of my paranoia back. Caution is definitely my friend. So there was a group of dancers in the park when I came through 10-15 minutes ago. I don't know if they were filming something or filming a rehearsal of something. So I'm gonna head back that way and see if they're still there. See if I can stop in a better place to be able to watch them, and hopefully you'll be able to see them on stream. They're really good. Thank you. This way. So this is Greenwich Park. Over there is the back of the Royal Maritime Museum. And oh, you can't quite see it. All the trees are in the way. The Royal Observatory is just behind the trees over there. This isn't the way I wanted to come. I wanted to be coming up this path on the left, not going down it. Let's go. Where am I going to go? Where am I going? Where am I going to go? Let's go left. Is that the dance group over there? Yeah, that's them, I think. They were over the other side of the park. I guess they're finished. Oh, that's a shame. Is that? Oh, maybe it's not them. I don't know. They're too far away. So yes, sorry, yeah, up to the right. That's the Royal Observatory. You can just about make out the statue of the General Wolfe at the top of the hill. I don't know how visible that is on stream, but you've got the Royal Observatory on the right. I don't know, again, I don't know how clear it is on stream. There are the two, I don't really want to call them turrets, but towers is overstating it. On the left-hand one, there's a large red ball on the top of it. And back in the day when Greenwich was a centre, and London was a centre for sailboats, that ball would raise at actually raise before midday, and it would drop at midday for the ships to set their clocks by. Oh, yep, awesome. Looks like they're stopping over there. Are they the dancers? Yes, they're the dancers. Excellent. Looks like I timed that just about right. They were dancing over the other side 15-20 minutes ago, and they looked like they were having fun, and they look really good as well. So let's see what they're going to do. I'll loiter, see if we can get a free show. Given that it's not the sunniest day and it's quite windy and it's the middle of the week, the park's pretty busy. Come down here on a weekend on a sunny day and this is absolutely jam-packed, so lively. I'll just turn my power off for a minute. I'm just going to hover around here for a bit. See what these guys are going to do. Oh, bear with me, sorry. I have a small flag that I've stuck on the top of this so I'm more visible, and it's got a nice little YouTube badge on it. Oh, don't give me that connecting nonsense. Okay. I don't know how good the stream quality is from this area. It's been pretty poor at the top of the park. I think it's supposed to be a bit better down here. I don't know if you can see the dancers from there. And it sounds like I just dropped the stream to Twitch. Damn it. So it's just YouTube and me right now. Just apologise to people on Twitch, so sorry. Stream dropped. BRB. Right, be right back for you guys as well, so I can. Hello, there's a dog coming to say hello. Hello, curious dog. Hello. Hello there. Hello. Hello. I'm happy to make a fuss of you. Oh, you shameless, shameless. Right, let me reconnect to Twitch. Back in a sec. Right, YouTube only at the moment. The guys are in effect doing their thing, and we mostly missed it. I waited forever to try to get Twitch to come back on. It's having none of it right now. This new ISP is a bucket of fail. I don't know if because I've manually started filming that it'll now refuse to connect. Who knows, but at least I'm getting something, even if it's just for YouTube and not for stream. Apologies to everyone on Twitch if you come over and see it here. They need a beat. They need a beat to sync to. It's never going to work terribly well unless they've got something to all sync up to. Well, I'm glad I started the video myself, because this is having none of it when it comes to Twitch. It's just refusing to connect. He's in a hurry to get wherever he's going. I wonder if he's got a train to catch.
You didn't break it, you lose it. Come.
Right, that's it. That's it.
Got it. It's gone. Uh-oh, Mummy's got it. Come on, Mummy's got it.
Right, let's see if I can reconnect to Twitch. It's going to jump again for YouTube. Alright, welcome back. That was a mission. Let's see if it'll reconnect to Stream Manager. There we go. So I figured I'd watch the welcome back to Twitch. Sorry about the disruption. I figured I'd watch these dancers who aren't dancing right now. Watch them for a bit, because it's not every day you get a free dance performance sitting in the middle of Greenwich Park. Give them another 5 minutes or so, and then head back up the hill towards Blackheath. Maybe go around the Royal Standard. Go and play in traffic for a bit. Try not to get squished. Oh, it looks like they're done. That's all good. So YouTube's been with us the whole time. It's just unfortunately Twitch that got dropped. Dad, that man's got a car. I've come to realise I think the best way of describing this is a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart, but one you're actually allowed to use. So I'm allowed to use this on the road. I can use this anywhere I can use a bicycle, basically. It's completely legal. A lot of e-scooters and stuff, there's a bit of a question mark on the legality, and a lot of them have been being confiscated.
I also emailed her this morning saying I just emailed me back in. I apologise for this.
Right, let's wait until this small person has gone past and head off.
You are such a good girl.
Right, let's mosey back up the hill. I'll take this path off to the right and go up the other hill. I've not tried going up the hill on this side, and I know what to expect if I use the other one, so I'm going to use the other one because it's hard work. And I went up a wrong hill a few days ago, and that was really difficult. That was okay. Oh, didn't want to make a jump. Oh, scared the dog, made him jump. Play internet roulette through the park. Oops. Okay, so we're out to pedal like a bitch. He's got the fun side of it. I had the fun bit of the hill earlier. Now I have to pay the piper. Okay, instead of taking us back up to the statue, I'll head straight out this side of the park. This is where the stream can get really choppy, so sorry.
Where did you get them?
You can't buy them anymore, it's really old. Let's see if they want to go. They'll have to take the rollerblades off, but... You'd have to take your skates off, but do you want to go?
Oh, yeah.
How did I guess? Let me just
That looks amazing.
deal with
Would
this.
you just pedal?
So you pedal to get going, and then it's battery operated after, so the motor takes over afterwards. So you see that there is the power button.
Okay.
So you just pedal to get moving. Once it's moving, then push the button, and the motor will take over.
Why were they discontinued? Do you know?
It didn't sell very well.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's really old. Really
It
old.
doesn't look that old.
1984.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
Wow, no, it doesn't look good.
So
Should I go
people,
that way? Is it probably safer?
you can go whichever direction you want. It turns and everything, so it goes wherever you send it.
Amazing. So when did you buy it?
I got it last year. So it spent the first 20 years of its life on display in an automotive museum down in Somerset. The next 17 years of its life on display in a showroom of a guy that sold like ride-on tractors and go-karts. And then I bought it. So I'm the only person that's ever actually used it.
That is so cool.
At least you can get your
Using
put
it.
to work. Because you know when you leave things for long,
Yeah.
it starts to
So do you use it
malfunction.
often?
As much as I can when the weather's nice, just come out and just use it for rides, really. Occasionally, if I've got an excuse to go on a mission. Okay, so yeah. So you pedal to get going.
Left them. So you pedal to get going?
Yep. And then I'll show you where the power button is. So it's right underneath your left thigh. That is the power button. Don't push it until you're moving. Once you're moving, feel free.
Hey, Rob, where are you? Record me. Let's say push the power button.
Pedal to get going, then just push the button, yeah.
Go on, man.
Go for it. Yeah, go on. Oh, has it stopped? Did it? Oh, it doesn't feel like it's... Looks like she's just pedaling, not like the power's working. Oh, I think maybe it's tripped. Okay, she should be going faster than that. There's something wrong. She shouldn't be needing to pedal at all.
So try and pedal as quickly as possible.
Yeah, pedal to get moving. Once it's really moving, then you can push the button. The motor will do the rest. Ah, okay. Are you still needing to pedal? I'll push.
Right now.
Okay. There you go. That's it. That's more like it. There we go. That's more like it.
Yeah. And you hear the engine kicking in.
Yeah.
On the motor, I should say.
That's all good.
Thank you for this.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's just basically I stream my rides to Twitch and YouTube, and so it's just nice to meet people and chat and talk. And
You must get a lot of people giving you looks in a good way though.
yeah, well, mostly you get the occasional person that thinks it's hilarious, and it is. So it's all good. It's most people like yourself think that anyone that sort of didn't know it at the time thought they're new, because everyone's used to e-scooters and e-bikes and stuff these days, and so the idea of a little electric vehicle isn't so out of the ordinary.
Probably was in the 80s too.
Yeah. Uh-oh, looks like the power's gone. Oh, she's chatting to this guy, is she?
Oh.
This is great.
Woohoo! Oh wow, this is awesome.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yay. Just brakes, yeah?
Yeah, like a bicycle, and yeah, brilliant.
Ooh,
They're fun, aren't they?
that is an amazing buy. That was definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's like a cross between a bicycle and a go-kart.
I love it. I love it.
So we just pedal.
Yeah, so pedal to get
Yeah.
going. Let me show you the power button. So the power button's under your left. It's literally, see that basically is the power
Okay.
button.
I wanted to ask you, what does this one do?
It's for if you fit a horn or yeah,
Like, beep beep.
yeah.
Did you ride this in the road, on the road?
I have, yeah. I'm getting more used to riding it in traffic now.
Wow.
I went through like the big junction in the middle of Lee and ridden down through Blackheath and stuff, getting more used to being in traffic.
Is this one of the original ones?
It is, yes, indeed.
Fantastic.
So pedal to get going first. Sorry, just 1 second. Pedal to get going, then push the button. Yeah, under your thumb. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, and then press the button once you've got going.
Go for it. Push the button.
Push button.
Whoop.
Good thing
Yes.
we're
My
both
father-in-law had one of the original ones.
Oh, fantastic. Yes.
Used to go around town in it. I always thought it was a bit dangerous because nobody could see you apart from the
Yeah, exactly. I did have someone knock me off on the weekend
Did you?
going through the park. Yeah.
even in the park.
Yeah.
But you know, it was revolutionary. You know,
Yes.
back in the 1980s, was it?
Yeah, 1984 and 1980, early 85, end of
That's it,
84,
I
early
remember.
85.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I remember him riding. He died since, but not because of this.
no, quite. Fortunately, yeah. It's just his business that died because of this.
Yeah.
Sadly, I just think he was 40 years too soon with the idea. The world's more used to the
remember
idea.
his
Clive Sinclair.
Invent
Clark Sinclair, of
them.
course he was.
Yeah, I reckon that the number of people that sort of ask me where they can buy them, that want to know where you can get them, I reckon that people are buying them these days.
Oh,
But
they're collector's
nowadays,
items.
yeah, oh yeah. Nowadays you can only get them on eBay or off there's a Facebook group of owners.
He was full of good ideas.
Yes, very much so.
And
I
I think it probably helped develop
I
other
would so
things.
buy one
Yeah.
of those instead of a scooter.
Other things that were perhaps more practical.
Yes.
I would,
They
I
didn't
would
sell
go into
very
business
well.
With reinventing.
Yeah. Well, that's it. With today's technology, you'd be able to go up hills better, go faster, go further. You know,
It's got quite a kick to it as well.
it's not bad, is it? It's-
I was off.
Yeah.
If we didn't have to come to a junction, I would have kept going.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can I
I
take a
love
photograph?
it.
Of course you can.
I'm going to take a
Oh,
photo.
you're welcome. You're very
Are
welcome.
you still there? If you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
You could pose as,
They'll need a modelling fee.
lovely.
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant. I'll send you
It's
the
so
family.
I'm going to
cool.
take one
Awesome.
last photo just to
Yeah, of course. Feel free. Did you want to have a go?
I love
it's
it.
all right,
No worries.
I remember riding the other one years ago.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, great.
You've been even
Have a good one.
See you.
Cheerio.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank
very
you so
welcome.
much.
That's all right. No
It was
problem.
Awesome.
Excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I think they need to make a new one.
So you'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
Yes.
So my channel is. I'm not
I didn't even
really.
realise you got
Yeah,
your
yeah.
thing on.
Oh, shame it. I thought you were joking.
So yeah, no, I really am. That's my channel. It's only a small channel. I've only just started.
So you've got a camera on and everything.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I'm live streaming to Twitch right now, and then
Hey, Twitch.
exactly, and then I upload the video to YouTube tonight, and it'll be there tomorrow.
Cool.
I'm so gonna watch it.
Excellent. 2 more followers.
Thank you.
That'll give me 3. I've only just started doing it, so it's a little new channel.
No, it's
Quite a following, don't
amazing.
worry.
Good on you.
No, thank you guys. Have fun with your skates.
Thank you. See you.
Cheers.
To do in evening.
Ta-da.
See you later.
Oh, they were lovely. That was fantastic. It's not wise to ride this no-handed. I have come to learn that it will quite happily develop speed wobble on its own. Sorry, I say that because I had both hands off while I was putting my glasses back on. I take them off to talk to people, so I can actually make eye contact. But I wear them to protect my eyes from all the flies and bugs that I have learned end up in my face. It's worse than when I was on a motorbike. I had a motorbike for years and I never had the same problems. It's a height thing that there's more bugs this low to the ground. Beep beep. Just in case there's anyone out here. No traffic. That's lovely. Hello. Hello. Belt down this road as quick as I can. The stream is terrible down here. Yeah, it definitely sounds like that squeak is coming from the middle at the back rather than one particular side. E-bike. I shall send it around a one-way system now. Looks like I've just caught the lights going the other way though, so there's 3 cars coming this way. Okay, that bus is my friend, not theirs. Sucks to be them, but keeps me safe. Hello to the guy on the right if he looks up. No. Bloody hell. That's a little world of my own. I'm supposed to turn in here. How's that going? Okay. Oh, welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my stream. I'm really grateful. Sorry it got dropped. Yeah, my ISP is not the greatest. This is awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, I just stream my rides around London. You get to see a bit of southeast London. I've got a few other plans for the future, for some cool places to go. I'll jump into traffic here, which will piss off the cars behind me, but they'll live. Me, I don't know. I'll jump off the road down here. I'm usually off the road before they catch me up. Get off the main road. So I'm pretty sure there's a car behind me, so I'm trying to keep in to allow them to come by, but they're not coming by, and I wish they would, and I'm sure they wish they could too. So I'll pause here where they've got space to come past freely, let them go. Yeah, hi, but you're just making things dangerous for me. I'll let all the traffic go. Okay, they're not just going. I should have just gone. Breaking my own rules. Come on. There we go. Right, off the main road. So this is a place called Blackheath, and this is the Heath. So it's a lovely place to live. Believe it or not, this is well and truly in London. I don't know Chicago well enough to make comparisons to how far I am from the centre. We're about 6 miles from the very, very centre of London, but London is huge. I mean, we're talking sort of sprawling like LA sprawls. Greater London is a very, very large area, and to have somewhere this green and this nice and still be very much in London, I'm very, very lucky to live here. It's one of the nicest areas in London. There are a couple of others that are nice, but this is one of them. So you can see the church in the distance, and I shall head down towards the pond, then go down into the village, can take it from there. Oh great, I've dropped the string. Please don't splatter me. Thank you. So you've got the right of way, I have the right of way over them. Actually, we both mutually have the right of way, we're both turning right. Oh, down, okay. Okay, it's reconnected to Twitch. It dropped the stream there for a while, sorry about that. Just as I was giving you a guided tour, so telling you about Blackheath. This is very much still part of London. But yet it's this green and this nice. Blackheath is like the best kept secret in London. Obviously it's nicer when it's not so cloudy and sunny. Okay, let's not squish the small child, that would be bad. Thank you. So we have the small pond here, and there's not a lot of birds here today. Normally we have loads of geese, ducks and swans. There's just a few knocking around today, not many. They are generally pretty, I don't want to go so far as to say tame, but they're very used to humans and will come and eat out of your hand. Yeah, they'll quite happily eat from your hand, even the geese. I've petted the geese before. They're really quite used to us. And yeah, nicer on a sunny day. So I'll mosey on and ride down through Blackheath village. Oh, I've just realised, sorry, I think the stream will probably drop across here. Oh, heck, sorry, I've gone a different way. Actually, I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to go a different way to try and not drop the stream. So I'll go down through Blackheath village. There's a fair chance that it could get choppy through there, so I apologise. So I'm trying out different mobile phone providers to see who's got the best service in the area for streaming. This is the second one I've tried now, and this is worse than the first one, and it was supposed to be, in theory, the best, and it's terrible. I'm constantly dropping the stream. I'm very grateful that you came back. How's your day going? How are things in Chicago? Oh, I'm getting lucky, that bus is stopping the traffic. So yeah, sorry if the stream gets choppy down here. It can be intermittent. Sometimes it's great, other times not so much. If the traffic's alright, I can get up a good speed down here. So the right have the right of way, but there's nothing coming, so I can send it. But I can see they're stopping down there already, which is a shame. It's fun to send it through the village at high speed. So this is Blackheath village. Oh, the reception looks dire. I need to get out of it before it disconnects. Please, hurry. Why have you stopped? Why are you stopping? Oh, you're turning left. Okay. New laws gave me the right of way over them, which are ridiculous. And I could have pulled up inside her. Just let me rephrase that. I could have pulled up inside that car, on the inside of that car, and if they'd hit me, it would have been their fault, not mine. That's what she said. That's the best, that's what she said moment I've had on all of my streams so far, and I know I'm going to do worse. Oh, bad bump. One of the worst bumps in the estate. Curious in case the squeaky sound has anything to do with whether I'm pedalling or not. No, it seems like it still does it when I pedal, so I don't think it's the freewheel. It's just weird trying to figure out what it is I need to take apart and put back together. It's pretty easy to work on this because it's light and small and there's not an awful lot in it. Alright boys. I need to figure out what that squeak is, I really do. Before a minor issue becomes a problem. You can't really find them anymore. It's really old. You have to get them on eBay or Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not electric?
It is, yes. So you pedal to get going and then it's electric to get afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, that's well cool.
Cheers. Have a good one.
You too.
Right, now I'm trying to navigate my way through the really, this one is slightly different size to the other one. It's quite difficult to get through. And whoop, made it. Just whoop. Alright man, you usually find them on eBay or for sale on Facebook.
Fucking hell, how fast does it go?
Not very fast on its own, like a normal e-bike or e-scooter, but you can put a second battery in it and it'll do about 25. So not very quick, but it's fun.
Spaceship, you know.
It does, doesn't it?
Fam, I would love my son to have something like that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
Go on, let me see how fast he goes.
yeah, all right, well, I'll be going back up that way, but yeah. So it's called a Sinclair C5, if you look it up. But you'll be on YouTube tomorrow because I stream my rides on Twitch and YouTube.
Oh,
So yeah. So
cool, man.
that,
Loving it. Oh,
nice one. Oh, hello. Who do we have here? Silvery Fish. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me. Where in the world are you? My apologies if the stream is choppy. I'm trying out a new ISP and it's not very good. So I'm trying out all the different mobile phone providers to see who's got the best coverage. And it's not going very well so far. So some areas are better coverage than others. Guess. Greenwich. Are you near me? Did I just come past you? So I'm just trying not to get run over in traffic as well. Alright man. Canada, oh fantastic. I had someone join me from Chicago, Illinois 20 minutes ago. That was very good of you. Nice of you to drop by. Whereabouts in Canada? I've only been to Ontario. Did the usual Canada's Wonderland, Niagara Falls. There's a car that really wants to come by and I wish he would. There we go, he's got all the space to pass me. Why is he not passing me? It's just making things dangerous because I now need to pull right. He really ought to have passed me when he had the chance. Alright guys. Oh, Vancouver, very nice. Send it. So I'm in Greenwich in southeast London. I've just been across a place called Blackheath and down into Greenwich, around the centre there by the Royal Naval College and the Royal Maritime Museum and the Royal Observatory. A lot of imperial crap going on down there. and now just having a bit of a roam around the area, just because why not. So I'm on something called a Sinclair C5, which is an early electric vehicle. Oh. Bear with me, I'm just find somewhere safer and I'll catch up with chat. Right. Do you recommend people go to UK for work? It's not a good time here at the moment. London's a very open and accepting city. The rest of the country, it all starts to get a bit, you know, banjo twangy, depending on how far out of London you go or which area of the UK you go. Same like any country, I suppose. You have your cosmopolitan, forward-thinking areas, and then you get your rock-banging rednecks. But London, Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool, Edinburgh, Cardiff, they're all great cities. I have close connections to a city called Swansea, which I absolutely love. And also, I guess it depends on what sort of work you're looking for. But if you've got a job, sort of a job offer, or something that you have found that looks interesting over here, there are worse places in the world to live. I don't know how the weather compares to Vancouver, I've never been there, I'm afraid. But in the UK it's just variable. The summer can get really warm. Hello there! And we have no aircon. It'll get warm for no weeks a year, or 6 weeks a year. We never know. And so, yeah, nobody bothers getting aircon, but we do have really good central heating. Because we can be certain it will be cold. You're an office worker. You might find that it's difficult to find jobs that will let you in, so to speak, unless you have British heritage, which is a different kettle of fish. But we have a government of utter bastards who are hell-bent on just not letting people into the country. It's all gone a bit Donald Trump over here since Brexit. Catch up with chat in a second. I think I read that you said that your ideal job is online. Yes. Okay. If it's your ideal job, you've got to go for it. If you have an opportunity to do what works best for you, you have to take it, don't you? And yeah, make your job work for you, not the other way around. Don't I need knee and wrist pads? No. I'm not wearing any kind of protection. A helmet might be advisable, but I don't usually come into heavy traffic too much. Oh, welcome back. How much you pay for data a month? So the plan that I'm on trying out at the moment is £15 for 100 gigabytes a month. The cheapest unlimited, I think, is between £20 and £25. Yeah, that's the cheapest I found. Let me get off the road a second. I don't want to go over that way too far because I know the stream will drop. Yeah, so I'm paying £15 for 100 gigabytes. There was another deal that was doing £10 for 60 gigabytes. And yes, the cheapest unlimited was £25 that I found, that I recall, which isn't too bad if you got an old plan as unlimited. So yeah, unfortunately all my plans that I'm trying out are new, as I'm trying different providers to see if any of them are capable of maintaining a stream in the area. I did look at dual SIM phones and it doesn't look, I don't think they work the way that I want them to. I know you can set them up to use data for one, phone calls for the other, or that you want certain phone calls to use one SIM and other phone calls to use another SIM. But what they don't seem to do, or certainly not that I've been able to find out easily, is put two SIMs in and tell it to use whichever one is the strongest. So just automatically switch between whichever has the strongest data signal, which is what I'd like to do, because I keep dropping the stream. I'd like to head back over into Greenwich Park, but I know I'll lose you guys before I get there. And so I'm not going to be able to build any kind of a Twitch community, or have, you know, it's not going to be fun for anyone to watch if they're constantly having to rejoin the stream. Ich spreche auch die Deutsch ein bisschen et je parle français. But I'm deeply unpracticed in both. Tiny bits of Italian. Yeah, I started teaching myself Japanese, but didn't really stick with that. German and French, yes indeed. How about yourself? Do you speak other languages? I'm just pausing for a minute as much as anything, partly to chat, but also to figure out where to go. But I haven't been 3 times already, or that I know that I'm gonna drop the stream. I'd love to learn Spanish. I think I wish I'd learn Spanish instead of German. German's a cool language, and I like Germany a lot. I've been to Berlin a bunch of times and I really like it there. But I think Spanish would be potentially more useful. Petit peu español. Yeah. Ein bisschen. What's Spanish? Is it Spanish? S-P-A-N-I-S-C-H. Have I just invented that? You're in Hamburg. Ah, awesome. I haven't been. I've only been to Berlin, but I liked it a lot. What I've found is that all of the places I found the most interesting in Berlin, most of them tended to be in old East Berlin, around the sort of Warschauer Straße. Is it Friedrichshain? I think it's Friedrichshain. Yeah, there are a lot of interesting, cool things. I'm guessing a bit like we have Brick Lane, Old Street, and that sort of area around here, Hoxton Square. It's where it used to be cheap in the East End, so all of the artists used to gather there, and then obviously it's the cool area because it's where all the artists and clubs are, and then it ends up too expensive for anyone else, and all the artists have to move out and it just becomes full of douchebags. So I'm guessing East Berlin, it's a cheaper part of Berlin, so it's where all the artists and creatives and everyone are. So obviously it's where all the really interesting stuff is at the moment. Where shall I go? I'd like to head over that way, but I know I'm going to lose the stream, and that sucks. If I head into the village again, I was only in there 15 minutes ago, and the stream kind of drops in there. I'm kind of a bit snookered as to where to go, but I'm not going to lose you guys. Do I know the London gangsters? London's a big city. Very, very, very big city. It's like me saying, oh, I know a guy in Vancouver called John. Do you know John? And no, I tend not to hang out with that sort of people anyway. Yeah, this is boring for everyone. This is not a stream at the moment. This is just me sitting in the middle of Blackheath. I'm probably going to lose you guys no matter which direction I go, so I apologise profusely. I'm going to go that way, up to halfway across the heath, then I'll head down. You can see there's two buildings in the distance. I'm going to head down past them and back into the village that way. Sorry if I lose the stream. UK is more civilised than the USA. I guess it depends on which part of the UK and which part of the USA and vice versa. I've spent a lot of time in America, and I've really enjoyed being there. Been to Florida so many times, obviously. Go and see the mouse, go and see Miami, go and see the Rockets, and then go and see the stuff that people don't go and see, like Devil's Den and Forever Florida, King's Landing. Those places are awesome. I went and saw, got up on the first day I was there one time, saw the sunrise from Miami Beach, although actually it was Fort Lauderdale, and then another time went over to the west coast of it and watched the sunset over there. Then I've been to California a few times, well, twice. Spent 5 weeks there last time. Been up around New England as well. Oh, hello there. We have JS Sif. Just Sif. What's this? Okay, I am on something called the Sinclair C5. I'll get out and show you. This is a Sinclair C5. It was an early electric vehicle. It didn't do terribly well. It was made in the 80s, and they're quite rare, and I ride it as much as I can, and figured if people watch a truck driving through a desert, then they might be interested in watching me riding around central London, taking my life in my hands. So right now I'm just stopped in the middle of the heath, Blackheath, chatting to chat, indeed. Follow for follow, of course I'll follow you. You follow. Yes, so I'm going to head that way, and I apologise profusely. This is a test stream to see with my new ISP, and it's terrible, and I have a horrible feeling that I am going to lose you guys when I go across there. But I have to go somewhere, otherwise it's just going to be a stream of me sitting in the middle of Blackheath doing nothing. So I'm going to go across that way and play in some traffic. Merci, je t'en prie. Non, je vous en prie. Je ne vous connais pas bien. I'll just pause here for 2 seconds. Let me just check I ride my scooter more than my bike. Oh wow, okay. Thank you for the follow, both Ibo and Silvery Fish. I find I am out in this more than I drive at the moment. But that's more just because I do this for fun. I drive for functionality. Any small journeys I need to make, small chores, I'll do them in this at the moment because it's just more fun. Looking for excuses to come for a ride and have a stream as well. But I fear across here the stream is going to drop if it hasn't already. I have 0 bars of reception. This is not good. Hello. Oh, that bump gets me every time. Welcome back. Sorry about that, but thank you. It was very difficult. It still is very difficult, to be honest. It's the hardest thing that's ever happened to me. I won't go into details, but yeah, thank you. My poor brother. Let me out. They shouldn't, but it's very kind of them. Yeah, I have a horrible feeling the stream's going to get really choppy through here, so I'm sorry again. Right. I thought she was going to pull out on me then, flipping it. I had someone do that to me a couple of days ago in the park. Luckily it was at low speed. She stopped, checked that I hadn't damaged her door when she drove into me. Didn't bother checking if I was alright, and fucked off. To say I was a bit pissed off would be an understatement, to say the least. That's on a stream a couple of days ago. It's on my YouTube channel. Well, I hope you don't have to live in your car unless it's something you really want to do. like a running joke over here that buses only want to pull out when you're going past them. At the moment you're committed to passing them, I'll stick the indicator on. Done. Oh. Right, let me get out of traffic. Do you want to live in your car? Or just what you think is going to happen? If it's a choice, that's cool. It means you can go and be anywhere you like, I suppose. As long as you've got a way of feeding yourself and buying petrol. There's a car behind me and they're not passing me. They could have passed me a half a dozen times over by now. I'm going to pull in and let them go because I want to turn right up there without having to worry about what they're going to do. Right, let's send it down this hill. We have a bit of YouTube bonus content. I'm not even going to attempt to stream this. So yes, it'll pop up just after I said bye-bye. I have had the back wheels apart and the motor out and I've just greased a load of stuff trying to figure out what was causing the squeak. The squeak was starting to turn into a crunch. A squeak you can ignore, a crunch you can't. Well, don't really ignore a squeak, but you know what I mean. I wasn't losing any sleep over a slight squeak. At the moment it started to turn into a crunch. Nope. So yes, I took the left rear wheel, left rear wheel apart and took the motor apart, well, motor out rather than apart. I've already done that. That's fine. And cleaned everything, greased it up. I also put a load of traditional lubricating oil, like 3-in-1 style oil, into the freewheel cog, and it was made such a difference. It's so much quieter. What's this person up to? Cheers! And yeah, it's not clacking around anymore, making clunky, greasy, clunky, squeaky and grindy sounds. I tried to take the right rear wheel apart, but I can't quite remember how to remove it, so I'm going to check the instructions properly when I get back. There's an exploded diagram to figure out exactly how to take that apart correctly. You never know which bits are irreplaceable on these days, how much has to come from a dead broken C5 and how much you can actually replace, so I don't want to risk breaking anything. At this stage I'm presuming that most things are irreplaceable. Will have to be either remanufactured or 3D printed. There's quite a good community of owners, so you can often get hold of spare parts. You might have to wait a little while sometimes, but normally there are a handful of guys that have broken down ones that were unsavable, and so there might be spares from those. So I'm just going for a quick once around the larger block to see how it feels with the newly greased bits and bobs matron. And yes, it's much nicer, much smoother. There's still that slight whiny squeaking sound. And no, it's not me, get fucked. Yeah, whiny squeaky sound that I think is coming from the drum brake. That dog was gorgeous. It was like a miniature husky, or a puppy husky. But with the dark colours, I don't know my dog breed. It was like a dark coloured husky. Yeah, lovely. Yeesh. Alright boys, it's bad enough getting myself up the hill. It's a Sinclair C5, so you can't really buy them. You can only find them on eBay, or there's like an owners group on Facebook. If you can find one, it depends. A basket case will cost about 350 quid, but one that's running, you're looking at 500 to 900.
How quick does it go?
Not very fast, about 12-13 miles an hour, like an unhacked scooter. But you can stick a second battery in it and either go twice as fast or twice as far. So you can get them up to 25 easily enough, which isn't too bad.
You recording this?
Yeah, YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Normally I stream to Twitch, but my battery's dead.
What's your channel?
C5 Live UK, it's on the back. I'd be grateful for any subs.
Yeah.
Because I've just started, so yeah.
How many subs you got so far?
Not many, about 30. Literally just started. Yeah, exactly. So I'll upload it tonight. So tomorrow the HD version will be visible. You guys will be on it. Nice one. Brilliant. Cheers, boys. Thanks a lot. So I'm on Twitch as well, same handle. This is so much nicer, so much smoother. The biker likes it. Yeah, so probably I spent about an hour working on it, if that, and it's made so much difference. It's nice when people take an interest in it. Whether it's most people are genuinely interested, get one or two who are sarcastic, that's fine. If they think it's funny, it makes them laugh, fair enough. They've had a laugh, there's nothing wrong with making people laugh. But most people genuinely interested and just want to have a go. If we were somewhere different, I'd let those lads have a go. It was just unfortunate that sort of I bumped into them besides the road. If I was somewhere safer, I could have stopped and just let them have a go. Send it. So yeah, it seems like the squeaky crunching sound was just some really dry old bearings, I think. Dropping some lube in has made all the difference in the world. Where's this car going? They're coming or going? There we go. With this van. Hello, cheers. Okay, that car I stopped to let them pass, but they weren't passing because they were having a look. They were waving as they went by. Okay, there's nothing behind me. What's going on up here? Ah, broken down. Unhappy looking car. Looked like it had dumped the contents of its radiator or something. I hope it was just the radiator and not oil. Bad times when an engine loses oil. So yeah, thanks to those lads who I just saw for subscribing, grateful, and for the views. I don't take anyone's time for granted. Anyone that drops into the stream or watches the VODs, watches YouTube, you'd be doing anything with your time, so I'm grateful that you spend it watching something that I've made. That's very cool. You can't get your time back. You can earn money back, you can repair things, whatever. You can't get time back. So always very grateful. Squeaky. That's the rear brake. It does like to squeak. I wonder if I've got enough battery to make it to Greenwich Park. My phone is nearly dead, that's why I'm not streaming, but I've got a fresh battery in the GoPro. I just don't know how many miles I did on the first part of the stream. Stream, the bump knocked the words out of my mouth. Stream. Cool bike, cool bike. Very cool bike. Oh, it's so much smoother. Nerd. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm going to Greenwich Park. Look at that sun. Oh damn, I wish I had my sunglasses. I left them at home. Oops, I'm holding up traffic. Pedal like a bitch. With extra speed, then get out of their way, let them go. Look at that, what a lovely evening. Oh, shame this isn't on Twitch. Nothing behind me. Right, I'm going to Greenwich Park. It's too nice not to. And if I run out of battery, I'll just have to do the pedal of shame on the way back. Wow, what a lovely evening. Like I say, it's just a shame it's not on Twitch. Ooh, what is that? Is that a different bird? Sorry, something just disappeared under the water. It was either like one of the geese or a duck who was swimming half submerged, or it was something different to usual. You could only really see its neck sticking out of the water. This looked really interesting. It's disappeared and still hasn't come back. God blimey. You can hold his breath for a long time. Hello. I wonder where it will come up. I swear I wasn't making it up. The Blackheath Pond monster. Damn. It's gone, or it's come up somewhere completely different and I haven't seen it. Not a clue. Anyhow, let's rock on. Wow. I really need my sunglasses. I'm having a squint. Slalom to avoid all the potholes. It's quite windy though. Wow. God, I can't see. It's so sunny. That's amazing. Love it. Yeah, the wind is enough to turn this into a hill, so to speak. There we go. Oh, and back to the yellow light. So there are two sets of lights on the dashboard, the pod here. The right are the battery indicators. You can pretty much ignore most of the... I was going to say you can ignore the yellow ones, you can ignore the outer ones. You have 2 reds, a yellow and 2 greens, and that's the battery health. And the left lights are how much work the motor is doing. So when it turns yellow, you need to start considering pedalling to help the motor out. When it turns red, you absolutely need to pedal to help the motor out. Or pedal harder. this sun though. Oh, gorgeous dog, big dog. Look at those long shadows. I'll pull over this way. There we go. See the sun across the grass. It is, I'm guessing, about 6 p.m, give or take. Excuse me. Oh, what's going on that? Words. Sometimes the words they don't sentence, and the letters they don't words. What's going on over by the bandstand? Let's go and have a look. Oh, I think there's like an outdoor spin class. They put their bicycles sort of up on stands and have a spin class outdoors. It's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, race. No, I'm just not sure what I'm seeing today. Yes, it is. Yeah. All right. Hello. Whee. I don't usually ride too close to the front, but fuck it, it's really sunny. Let's go and take a look. So you can see the dome over to the right. There's like a slight haze over the city. It's kind of cool. It's a shame I don't have Twitch. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. Yeah, really nice evening. Okay. Skirt, skirt. Hello there.
How long have you had this?
I've had it just over a year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Oh, awesome. It's a Sinclair C5.
Yeah.
Oh, you know them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
Do you mind can I take a picture?
Of course you can, yeah.
I'm one of the astronomers here. We're all
Oh, fantastic.
We're all sort of tech guys.
Yeah. Well, do you want to have a go?
Oh, could I?
Yeah, of course. Let me just back it up a bit. Okay, so mind you don't punt. So basically I stream, usually this is on Twitch, but my phone's dead, so I'm just recording this for YouTube at the moment.
Cool.
So mind you don't boot my stand out of the way.
I won't.
So that's the power button, this there.
Yeah.
Pedal to get going. Once it's going a bit, push the button, let it go. That's it.
I really feel quite nervous that I will break.
It's not terribly fast.
Okay.
And just be confident that you know where your brakes are, like a bicycle. But don't push the button until it's going, because it'll cause problems. Oh, it might be the handbrake's on. Oops. No, it's okay, all good. So pedal to get going, then push the button once it's moving a bit. Don't be afraid of it. Go for a ride.
Oh no, I can't. No, you've been very generous. Thank you.
No, it's fine. I'll let people do it all the time. It's
Well, that's great. Honestly.
all right. No
Thanks
worries.
so much. I'll just take one of it. Just on its own. But
Yeah, no worries.
that's great. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Is that your link on the?
It is, yeah. But it's both my YouTube and Twitch username. I don't have many followers, but I'm grateful for anyone that pops up. So basically it spent the first 20 years of its life on display in an automotive museum down in Somerset.
All right.
And then the next 17 years on display in a showroom of a guy who sold ride-on tractors and go-karts.
Oh, cool.
And then I bought it from him last year, so I'm the only person who's ever used it.
Oh wow.
Most of the parts were...
'Cause I think I might have seen you cut past.
Yeah, I just live over the other side of the heath.
All right. Oh.
And I'm riding it quite a lot at the moment while the weather's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm usually out about 3 or 4 times a week right now.
Is it nerve-wracking out in traffic? I imagine.
It was to start with, really was to start with. I'm getting more used to it.
I suppose people do the recumbent bikes, right? So you're
Exactly, it is just a recumbent bike with a motor. But yeah, it is a bit hairy. I've been down through the village, so sort of even during rush hour, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the busier it is, the slower it is, and so
Yeah,
that
of
makes it
course,
kind of
yeah,
safe.
yeah.
It's like the other way; it goes full circle. Around the one-way system over in the Standard, down through the one-way system in Greenwich and around there, and I've been across the big junction in Lee by the Sun in the Sand, not the Sun in the Sands, the Old Tiger's Head.
Right,
And so I'm
okay.
getting used to being in busier traffic
that
situations. That said, on this weekend, I got knocked over by someone in the car park here. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, they
Well,
do
what
random
idiots and
stuff.
they-
Exactly, they just.
I've seen people do like drag racing down here.
Wow.
Just accelerating right up.
Yeah.
Well, there's obviously sorts of kids. Yeah.
I think they were
People
hunting
here,
for a parking space and just decided they were going to belt off to the right and turn to try to come back round. And yeah, I literally had to sort of defend myself off the side of their car. They got out, made sure their door was all right, got back in and fucked off. Charming. Didn't ask if I was all right. But
I mean, do people make sort of like replicas now?
no, they're
It's
just
just one of
the
the-
originals. Yeah. The more I ride it, the more I meet people, the more I think there's a potential market for them with modern technology, better like hub motors or something like that, and a modern battery, because I put a lithium-ion battery in that, so it makes all the difference in the world. There's a potential market. People are used to the idea of e-bikes, they're used to the idea of e-scooters, and electric vehicles aren't quite as batshit crazy as they were in 1984.
No, that's true. Well, I mean, within 10 years, you're not going to be able to buy a petrol car.
Exactly.
So maybe people will think sort of smaller is...
Possibly. I mean, the number of people who ask me where can I get one, every time I'm out, I have, several people ask me where they can get them. And that they're road legal for anyone over the age of 14 as well. And they're completely legal, because e-scooters are a bit of a grey area. They gets confiscated. E-scooters, they'll just confiscate them.
Oh no, e-scooters.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's technically it's a bicycle.
Right. Okay.
Or it's an electrically assisted bicycle or something like that. So anyone over the age of 14 can ride them.
And what's the top speed? I mean.
So standards, they're about sort of 12 or 13, I think. That's the legal. It's designed to the legal limit. You can put a second battery in and run it at 24 volts, and then it'll do about 24, 25. Okay. Downhill, I had it up to 35, I think it was, 31 or 35 down the hill here, which is a bit hairy. On a essentially sort of a trike with the wheel at the front. It was a bit single wheel at the front. It was a bit hairy at that speed. Though if there's a guy, if you look him up, a guy on YouTube who's made a jet-powered one, and you can see him going down pod in it. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I think he's using an old turbocharger or something like that to make the turbine for it. It's just fantastic. The guy's a legend. It's certainly worth a watch.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much.
No, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, no problem.
Cheers.
Nice one.
Much,
Cheers. Have a good one.
Thanks.
No, that's awesome. Ta-da! Oh, that's nice. That's what we're here for. Going for it down here. Lots of people out exercising, running, cycling. Nice. Bit of after work exercise. I've always been a very active person myself. Alright boys, do you want to have a go? Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, Sinclair C5.
Trying to explain to him what it was.
It's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart, I guess.
It's awesome, bro. I've never seen one in real life.
Yeah, they're really rare. So, mind you don't punt that off. So I stream my rides usually to Twitch, but my phone battery is dead. Okay. So that's where I keep my phone. Yeah, so it's just on YouTube. It'll be up tonight. So, this here is the power button for the motor. Yep. Pedal to get going. Once you're going, push the button, away you go. And as ever, this is coming off. So yeah, don't push the button until you're going.
Try to be as delicate as possible.
Cheers. Nice one. Go for it. So it was an early attempt at making an electric vehicle. Yeah. It wasn't very successful commercially, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but anyway, if it's fun, it's good.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I come out, there's I meet people who want to know where you can get them, or.
This is way better than any scooter car.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. You can sit back with a joint on.
Yeah. You don't want to say that. We're on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I want to get demonetized.
Well, I don't want to get you into trouble.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Did you want to go?
That was
All right, no worries,
please,
man.
Can I get a little video of you driving?
Yeah, I'll do a loop. Why not get a video of you riding it?
Oh, if you could.
Yeah,
that'd
yeah,
be
of
even
course.
better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're more advanced
No,
at this
it's
stuff
all
than
good.
me. Just hold the button and.
No
record
worries,
it.
man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Me and you are probably a bit tall for this.
Yeah, you're taller than I am. That's it. Give it a pedal and then push the button. Go for it. Oops.
That's awesome, man.
Sweet.
Thank you so
You're very
much.
welcome. There you go.
That's
in
so
your WhatsApp
awesome.
rather than in your.
Yeah, I
All right,
can
no worries, you can
save
send it.
it and then
Okay.
re-add it to Instagram.
All right,
and stuff like
sweet, nice one.
If you want me to tag you in one at all,
That'd be awesome.
Instagram.
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel. I
Perfect.
don't have an Insta at the moment, unfortunately, but
I wouldn't know how to do it, but I'll definitely leave a comment on one of
that's
the videos.
kind. Oh, that's
or a
awesome. Yeah,
message.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
definitely.
So Twitch and YouTube, both the same username.
I've never used Twitch. I don't know.
All good.
For
It's all right.
YouTube,
That's
I'm all
YouTube.
over it.
Sweet. Nice one.
Thank you.
Cheers,
so
boys.
much,
You have a
man.
good evening.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, it was 1984. You're mad, isn't it? Cheers, guys. I'm so glad I came out again. I very nearly didn't. My flag's having a moment. There we go. If we'd been somewhere else in the park, there was a lady on the right who was waving with her boyfriend. I'd have let them have a go. But it's not really a good place to stop. Oh, I can make it around. I made it in one. Huh. I don't know if you can see, if I point the camera up slightly, the moon is out. Daylight moon. Looks really cool. Fantastic evening. I'll fuck with the camera now. There's the car. Well, there was a car behind me. He's gone. Turned off or parked. Skirt, skirt. He looks like he's going pretty quickly. lights on? Yes, I did, of course. It's weird when I'm on it. I'm kind of really used to it, and it feels like I'm going quite slowly. But when you see someone else riding it and disappearing off into the distance, it goes quicker than you realise. It's not fast, but it's quicker than you think. Huge amounts of London's roads are 20 miles an hour these days. But if this thing could do 20 miles an hour, at least you know you'd be able to comfortably go with the flow of traffic. Hello, mate. I couldn't make out what he was saying, unfortunately, but he was smiling and pointing. So whether it was good or bad, he was smiling. It made him laugh. Van, if you're going, go. There we go, lovely. Cheers to that car driver for not having me. Hello there! Oh shit, I just noticed the battery's half dead. Oh crap. That's what I thought it was getting slow. I'm going to be doing the pedal of shame all the way home. Oh hell. Turn the light off. I'll save what little battery is left for the hill. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was going a bit slower than usual. That'll explain it. Oh, gorgeous dog. It's time for me just to take the shortest route home I can think of. Surprise exercise. more than a hill than I realised to roll freely. Let's go for it. I'll save what little of the battery's left for the hill that's coming up. See if it can get me up that. Then I'll just have to do the pedal shame the rest of the way. It's not been too bad so far. As long as the hills aren't any more than this, and this is just a modest incline as it is. And it's kind of doable without the motor. Oh, I'm holding up traffic really badly. I'll have to be able to just let it go full belt, but I'm going to hit a speed bump and that will send me into space and break my spine. It's a shame. This speed would have been very useful getting back up the other side, up this hill. So this is what I've been saving the battery for. I'll go for as long as I can until I start. There we go, let's use a bit. Take the edge off a little. There we go. This car come by. So this is the first time I've actually run out of power any meaningful distance from home. It was only because I came out for that extra run that I wasn't really sure how far I had left in it. So it's on me. But it hasn't been too painful. So that means I've done a total of about somewhere between 17 and 18 miles today. Okay, so I'm nearly at the point where I stop my streams. I'll save the very last bit of battery to get me the rest of the way home. There's another section I want to use it for. Well, today's been an interesting day. I met a lot of people. Met quite a lot of people had a go, which is cool. So the car's where I usually stop, so I'll pull in just behind the car. Right, thank you so much for keeping me company and for joining me on my ride. Thank you to everyone that I met and who have subscribed today, and anyone who checks out the VOD. If you make it this far into the video, comment dead battery. No, it's our secret code that you made it this far into the video. So yeah, dead battery. And I'll head home from here. Thank you so much. C5 Live, you know it's C5 Live UK, and I'll see you around. Cheers.